People always ask for something new. It's inevitable. At 50, well, it stops.
Have you ever dreamt of a better version of yourself? Younger, more beautiful, more perfect. One single injection unlocks your DNA and will release another version of yourself. This is The Substance.
I'm Sue.
Hello, my name is Michael Morley, and I'm here to review The Substance, directed by Coralie Farja. I hope I pronounced that right. Starring Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley, and Dennis Quaid. This is about an actress played by Demi Moore who has become a has-been. She runs a TV show where she does sport dancing, dance moves, move your body. She can feel that her time in the spotlight is kind of not where it was. She's not in her prime like she was when she was younger. She overhears her employer, played by Dennis Quaid, who plays a massive twat in this movie, just a two-faced asshole who's nice in front of your face but will say mean things about you behind your back, says that she's too old, she looks terrible, get someone new. It really makes you realize that people, mainly actresses and singers and people who are in this industry, really worry about their age and how much time they have left to really show off their bodies and how sexy they look, and when it's like there's a time limit and it's running out, and she wants it back. After she gets fired from the show, she literally is driving, she gets into a car accident, she ends up meeting a doctor who gives her some info that she'd be a perfect client for this thing called The Substance. It's an injection, so she has to go to this place. She calls up the bloke, she goes, I want the substance, I want this. She gets this injection, injects herself with this substance. Lo and behold, she evolves into a younger, better version of herself, but it's two people, but it's one. Every 7 days she has to switch back into herself, her older Demi Moore. When she switches, she changes into Margaret Qualley. Margaret Qualley is her younger, better self. There's two people. There's Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley, but they have to literally give and take. When Margaret Qualley takes over, she does not give and take. She literally just keeps taking. It gets to a point where she is not following the rules. She's not following what is meant to be. She's not following. It gets to a point where, without spoiling it, Demi Moore is looking terrible. This is one of the oddest movies I have seen. It gets to a point in the movie where you kind of think, where the hell is this going? It's odd. It's creative. It felt like I was watching a movie where it was sort of like Suddenly 30, and then it turns and becomes The Fly. Without spoiling it, I'm not telling you. As it goes on, it felt like I was watching The Thing. How it went from feeling like Suddenly 30 to feeling like I was watching The Fly, and then all of a sudden I'm watching The Thing. It's dark comedy, okay? This movie does not... In the third act, I'm just going to say this, it really does not take itself that seriously. It is just wacky. What the hell? In a way, it stands out, and it's pure shock value, but I feel like that's what kind of ruins it a bit. It was going into a direction where I like where it was going. It gets really odd in the end. It's an admirable move. It's pure shock value, pretty damn original, but chaotic. There are moments where Margaret Qualley is incredibly independent, and somehow she is able to do things herself without... She's able to get a big hammer and smash through the bathroom wall and make a dark room all by herself. No help of carpenters or anyone professional that knows how to do carpentry. She just somehow magically knows how to do it all by herself. And Demi Moore, this is one of her best performances she has done in a while. Like, she's actually having a resurgence And I feel like this movie is going to research her even more. Margaret Qualley, she is becoming an A-lister. She's great in the film. She's...
From yourself.
And Dennis Quaid is Dennis Quaid. I mean, he plays such the perfect dick. The perfect two-faced twat who's charming. It's a movie that I will remember. The way they ended it, there is no way in hell you are going to forget this movie. It's going to remain with you, and it's going to make you remember the key elements. Other than that, if you just want to watch a movie that goes into a direction where you don't know what to expect and you are just ready for complete chaotic moments, this is the movie for you. 8 out of 10.
You're hired.
Let's go.
A perfect balance of 7 days each. The one and only thing not to forget. You are one. You can't escape from yourself.
There's been a slight misuse of the substance.
This balance is not working!
Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop?
I'm fine. Everything's fine. You have to
Cut! Bro,